Hello, it's Gina. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Today is Thanksgiving. I have eaten. I have watched my movie that I always like to watch on this day, which is Miracle on 34th Street, because it starts on Thanksgiving Day and kicks off the holiday season. And everybody's kind of off doing their own thing, so I thought I'd come in and make a video. This is a video that I had mentioned a few videos ago that I wanted to make, and it's putting this kind of journal together. And I say kind of journal because honestly, I don't know the proper term for what kind it is. It's not really I don't think it's a junk journal, but a pamphlet journal, travel journal, honestly, I don't know. But the point of the video is I wanted to try to sew the binding, which is something that I've never done. So I brought you along, and if there are any of you out there who've always wanted to try this and did not know how, then join along with me and we'll go through it together. As you see, I've assembled my supplies, and what I've got are my papers. So this is what I'm going to try to bind today. Now the next thing I have is an awl. I have this because I don't have another tool that can reach the middle to make a hole, because I want to make 3 holes, and just the other gadgets I have won't reach that far. So I do have an awl, and it's super pokey, so I'm just going to, later when I mark my spots, just use this to poke the holes. Next, I've picked out some baker's twine, and this is what I'm going to use to sew it together. And here are some needles. Now, these are probably not even the right kind of needles you need. It's just what I've got. These are steel yarn needles. I don't even know what a steel yarn needle, that means nothing to me. So, but I saw them, I bought them a while back, and I just liked it because the eye of the needle was quite large. And so I thought I would find that helpful. I wish it was a little longer, but I think for my purposes today, it'll be fine. So those are the tools we'll use today, and I'm ready to get started. All right, I'm ready. Now I did just add a marker to my supply list because I'm going to use that to mark where I want my holes. So the first thing I'm going to do is check out my paper, and I want to make sure, because there's pieces that are not the same size, I kind of want to make sure that they're in a place where they're most likely to at least get through one hole. So I'm just going to kind of flip through real fast. So I'm going, okay, and let's see, I think everything is in a position where it will be sewn in, which is perfect. Just gonna kind of get my paper the way I want it, somewhat center it. Okay, like I said, this is just a trial. I'm not really worried about everything, being perfect, but I just want to see if I can do it. I opened it up to the middle, and I think that looks good. And I just grabbed a paper clip or two, and I'm just going to add it to the top just to kind of hold things in place. So we may need to add that to our supplies list as well. You can probably do it without it, but it's probably a good idea to help keep your paper still. I'm going to take the marker, and I'm going to mark the holes. So I'm going to start by just estimating about where the middle would be. And I think that's it right there. And I think I will go up to about here, and then down to about here. I think that's close. That's pretty close. Close enough. All right. Now I'm going to grab my awl and I'm going to push through to make the holes. I didn't count how many pieces of paper. I might do that before the end of the video so that I can let you know. But this awl, you got to watch out. You don't want it to poke your fingers because that will hurt. This is really sharp. But I'm just going to push it through at least far enough to where I think I can get my needle in it. Okay, there we go. There's one. Okay. Here's, let's see. Okay. I did put that in the middle for a second. That didn't look like it was in the crease, but it is. I must have more paper in this section because this is a little bit harder to get through. Like I said, you don't want, oh, there it comes. You don't want it to poke your finger. Okay. Let's see. All right, I can see all the way through it. I would feel better if that were a little bigger. But, oh, there we go. All right, I think that's got it. That should work. Okay. One more. Oops. Okay. A little poke. Oh, there we go. It's through. Poke through that one. Okay. All right, I think the holes are all poked through. Next, I'm going to grab my baker's twine. Now, you may have some thick yarn, string, you know, whatever you want to use here. This is, again, just what I've got. Let me get a little bit of water. My finger keeps wanting to come apart. Okay. Now, there we go. Now, I don't know exactly how long I need it, so I think I'm just going to leave it attached to the roll for now and then try to cut it when I'm done. So now that I've got my needle threaded, I want to take you through the process for how I'm going to sew it. And I kind of did a drawing here just to show you. Okay, so here are the 3 holes, okay? So I'm going to start on the inside, okay, and I'm going to start with the middle hole. So here's your start. If you take your string and you push it through the middle, then you're going to circle around on the outside, okay, and then you're going to come back in this top hole. And then you're going to come all the way down to the bottom hole. And on the inside, you're going to go through that hole, okay, and then on the outside, you're going to loop around and come back in the center hole, which is where we're going to start. So you end up with your first string, and then you'll have the end string right there, and that's where we'll tie it off in the middle. Now, you can do this process starting on the outside and coming in. And if you do that, then your tie will be on the outside. But I thought for my first try, I'm just going to do it this way. So the knot and the string and all that will be on the inside of the booklet. Okay, I'm going to leave this here. So I have that as a guide. It might be too small for you to see. But okay, so I've got my needle. And I'm going to start on the inside center hole. Okay, and pull that out. Okay, I don't think I need it quite. I don't think I need the tail quite that long. Let me shorten that just a little bit. Okay. All right. So we came in. Now I'm going to circle around and come back to the inside, from the outside to the inside from the top hole. So now I need to find my top hole, which might be tricky. Let's see. Hopefully my paper hasn't shifted too far. I can kind of feel it in the back. So let's see if I can get it. I may have to stop the video and do some surgery. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay, so we're on this first step. We came in the center, and now we're coming back in through the top hole. There we go. Okay, so we're going to pull. Okay. Now, the next thing, we're going to go all the way down to the bottom hole. Okay, and we're going to go out. There we go. And there. Okay. Pull a little bit. And for the last step, I'm going to come back in through the center hole. So let's see. Oh, I need that with my left hand. That's not going to work. Let me try again. I'm not left-handed. Let's see. There we go. And I'm coming back in, oops, the center. Okay, now I can take my needle out, and I do think this is key. You want this center string to straddle the middle of both of your ends. Okay, let me get scissors. I cut this. Okay, so here's one end of my string, and here's the other end of my string, and here is the middle piece right in the center. So I'm gonna pull on it so it's kind of taut. You don't want it super loose, but you don't want to pull so hard that you rip, you start to make your paper rip. Okay, so I've got that, and I'm just going to tie a knot. Like that. And tie another knot. Actually, maybe I should go the other way. There. There we go. Take my paper clips off, and let's see how it looks. Oh no, what did I do? Hold on. Oops. Oh, look at that. I thought I pulled it, but I didn't. Oh no. Oh, let me see if I can get the knot out, and then we'll fix that part. Oh, okay. I got it apart. Oh goodness. Sorry, I turned the camera off because I wasn't sure how long that would take or if I would be able to get the knot out at all. But I was successful, and the way I did it was I used my needle, and once I could get in that top knot, and because this needle's fairly thick too, so I could push it through, it loosened it up enough to undo the top knot, and then I did the same thing for the knot below. So, yay! I was able to undo the knot. So, note to self, I can't go by just how taut it feels when I'm pulling it. I need to flip it over and make sure that both sides are taut. As you can see, this one is, and this one is clearly not. So that's no good. All right, so my knot's out. Let's see. All right, which one? Pull. Oh, okay, this is the right one then. So I pulled that and pulled that. All right, let me check it again. All right, that looks pretty good. Looks all tight. All right. Now, in doing that, I've displaced my ends. Now the middle piece is just over here, and both my ends are on this side, so I need to stick one back underneath to get it to the other side. Okay. There we go. Tug it one more time. This time before I do my knots, I want to double check once again. Still looks good. Okay. Hey, it's a learning process, right? That's what we're doing here today. All right, so I'm gonna tie my knot again. Okay. And you know what? Can I get under there? I may even stick this one back through. And then stick this one through on this side. Okay. And tie another knot. Maybe I'll do it that way this time. Okay. Now these are pretty long. I'm going to cut these. You can cut them all the way to the very edge so you don't have anything hanging down. I don't mind something hanging down, but I don't need all this. So let's cut that one. And we'll give that one a little snip too. Okay. So here is what we've got. It is sewn in. I'm going to flip through real quick just to make sure that everything is in well. All my little short pieces are sewn in. Yep. Whew, it just barely caught this bottom one. Middle one got it pretty good though. Yeah, that's good. Okay, all my papers appear to be sewn in. So, hooray! Overall, that was a success. Just remember, you start on the middle hole, you go to the top hole, all the way down, out the bottom hole, and back in the middle, and tie it off. So that wasn't bad. That was pretty easy. It's one of those things, if I can do it, you can do it. So just go grab some paper. Like it could be scrap paper. It could be whatever size you want it to be, or whatever you have, rather. So at least go get some scraps and try it, just to go through the process so you feel comfortable doing it. And take your time, double check things before you tie your knot. And that's that. Well, this was a pretty fast tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it though, and I hope you learned something and you feel like you can do it. I know you can. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe and all that jazz. Most of all, I hope everyone had a very happy and very healthy Thanksgiving Day. Thank you all so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.